would not want to quickly put the blame on the FRSC, because you want to ask yourself, would the FRSC be with you everywhere? Are they supposed to be on the highway monitoring you, how you drive, what you do? It's about the individual. It's about the driver, knowing that you have a responsibility. And that brings me to the road transport workers. Because imagine a driver, driving a bus that can take, say, 12, 14 passengers. If there's a crash, it's just one driver, and you have 12 or 14 people who are going to be involved in that accident, and I mean their families and all of that, having to go through whatever it is that would come out of that particular accident. On your part, what are you doing, to instill that sense of responsibility on the drivers? I mean, you can't. The FRSC are not. They're not spirits. They can't. I mean, they can't check everything. They can't be there to tell you, oh, do not overtake when you're about going through a bend, or this is the speed limit and all. It's about you checking yourself and knowing that you owe your passengers a responsibility to keep them safe and get them to their destination safely. Are you doing that? Are you ensuring that those who drive are responsible people, not just people who are there? I mean, just for the, whatever it is, whatever reasons.
Well, madam, the causes of accident does not lie on the commercial driver alone. Yeah. In fact, in most cases, the private operator causes some accident. We all believe that. But on our own part, we used to enlighten our member. We let them know the importance of driving from one place to another. In fact, we said, whoever drives a motor from one place to another safely, we call a real driver. Forgetting about how many years you have been practicing the driving, but once you are driving from one place to another and you are able to reach that destination successfully, you are a driver. We have been, like I've told you here, leader, we used to check on our own part. We used to check the vehicle. In fact, if the Federal Road Safety check the statistics very well, most of the causes are not from. I didn't say we don't have our own lapses, but our lapses we are trying to correct them. Like what we are seeing on the screen. The overspeeding does not lie on the NURT or commercial driver all alone. In fact, some people who are not supposed to be on the way, they were carrying, like some underage young lady who is not even agile to carry a driver. You just see him on the road, on most of our highway. He does, at times, it's afraid. Maybe he was nervous. That is what caused this, some of the accident. And in most cases, we try to enlighten our people, like I've always said. You see, most of these accidents, let me take for instance, the lorry, those who carry cow and other things from the part of northern hemisphere to other region. You see, we advise them. I want to give advice on this. If there is an accident on this, once we have an accident, those who are on the top of this thing, they are going to die. Let us, Nigeria, not only the road safety, make the royal father in those areas, because this thing happens mainly from the northern part of the country. Hardly you see somebody from the east or from the west be on top of the vehicle and start coming to the north. You all agree with me that it started from the north. So when we take this campaign, to the royal father, because from my observation, the northerner have the respect for the royal father. Let us, so that he will advise them to desist from this habit. Where the lorry is meant to carry the cow and other foodstuff down to east or but human being will be on top, more than 50. And if the accident happen, in fact, in most cases, the animal will not die, but those who are on top of the vehicle will die. So I want to give advice so that it will be noted.
All right.